Sangeet, 1 second. Let me actually see if the drip is all good. Yeah, let me. Hey, ये तो सच है. How you doing, bro? क्या 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 है ये? अभी अभी भी देखो. गंवार गंवार पना बोलते हैं इसको. Hey bro, how you doing? C++ का दीवाना. 1 second. Let me clear this up. Actions and queues. Actions. Forgot to send out the notification. Uh, Test trigger. Where it is? Test. Yeah. Yeah, the video that you sent yesterday, right? Let's watch that. But before that, yeah. Okay, here we are. What video was it that you sent yesterday? Uh, Let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. There it is.
अगर आपको स्पर्धा करनी है
Modi promised jobs. The numbers tell a different story. Yeah, because more often than not, that's what the numbers are there for. Had breakfast. Yeah, sure, I had it. Hey Sanjay, going fine, bro. Going fine. Going good. Going good. Going good. Yeah.
दिल्ली वालों को मैं आह्वान करता हूं, आइए आप हिंदुस्तान में नौजवानों को रोजगार दीजिए और हम गुजरात में नौजवानों को रोजगार देते देखते कौन ज्यादा काम करता है.
That was Narendra Modi just months before he became Prime Minister. In July 2015, when he launched Skill India, the Prime Minister declared that employment for the country's youth was his government's first priority, promising that India could become the human resource capital of the world. More than a decade later, we are testing that promise against the reality of India's streets, against state-level economic metrics, and against the government's own audit records. I'm Shayoni Iyer, and this is the Indian Express.
No, wasn't there a politician who said that AI is here to replace people and we should just accept it? It's all looking doomed, bro, in India. I remember I saw a something politician, Indian politician. Indian politician says that AI will replace people. Something like that. I remember. Publicly rejected the narrative that entirely replaced people. Was it this one? IT secretary must always remain in the loop with AI. Okay, but there was somebody. There was somebody. सुनना सुनना क्लिप ले आना कपड़ा टांगने वाला. तो यहाँ है क्या? जान है यार. लेके आना लेके आना. हाँ ये रहा ये रहा. हाँ 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 बैग ये तो रहा नहीं लेके ले आओ. Was it Indian politician? Yes, it was an Indian politician. How is the internship program going? I guess it is. Ask the interns, not me. They are supposed to show up with the receipts. It's not me that has to. Yeah.
Over the last few weeks, we've seen the unhappiness on campuses and streets erupting into massive student demonstrations, from Jantar Mantar in Delhi to street protests in state capitals. The immediate trigger was a string of high-profile examination paper leaks, including the NEET UG examination and several state recruitment exams, like in Jharkhand and Karnataka. But as reporting by the Indian Express shows, the paper leaks were only the immediate.
I mean, news channels I don't trust that much when I watch them, because I'm like, you can take whatever agenda or narrative and you can just run with it. I don't I don't buy it that much. Second, yeah.
Immediate spark. The underlying fuel? That's actually a deep structural crisis. Youth unemployment. Why did exam paper leaks trigger rage? Because these exams control access to a large part of India's narrow pool of opportunity. Entrance examinations decide entry to medicine and other professional courses. Recruitment exams decide access to stable government jobs. Entire families invest heavily in the examination route. Students sometimes spend years, their parents spend substantial amounts on coaching and degrees. So when papers are leaked,
This is old news now. Not saying that the issue is not serious. Issue is serious, but it's not hitting the same, is it? One second, I need to. Uh, One second, just one second. Okay, here I am. Yeah, I was on a call. Sorry about that. My shipment has arrived. All of my shit that I had in Jharkhand, yeah, that's now here. She's showing some Azim Premji University study on unemployment status among graduates. Bro, unemployment status is all across a problem. Competitive exam like 0.01% selection rate. Hey, clips of anime. I don't see single news channel that talks both sides. All are like one-sided mostly. No, no, no. It will stay one-sided. 100%. That will stay one-sided. Don't mistake that. Don't make a mistake thinking that somebody will go on the other side and they will talk about things, because the problem is real. Unemployment is a real problem, very real. But the thing is that it is a evergreen problem to milk views off of, isn't it? You can make 50, 100, 150, 200 videos on unemployment. Once again, sunna oi. Yeah, again, sorry about that. Uh, I said, why is nobody talking about Jharkhand student protests as much as CJP protests? Because it is Jharkhand, nobody gives a shit. Look at me. I was living there and now I am here. My loyalty to Jharkhand ended, bro. Hey, Algorithm Soft. Hey, Raj. Hey, Dhruv Kumar. Uh, did you complete Sekiro yet? No, not even close, bro. I'm getting my ass kicked by Owl right now. You know, in the same arena where we fight Genichiro, the three phases Genichiro, I'm right there fighting Owl. So 3 times she's showing some stat reactor. I don't know how true is it. Okay, let's jump.
For years, we Indians have believed that higher education is a direct path to upward mobility. But now, according to a private study done by the Azim Premji University in 2026, graduate unemployment among Indians under the age of 25 stands at nearly 40%. This
I would say that it is a truth. It is truth. It is a truth. Because in IT industry, because basically what we are really saying is the IT industry, as it is a massive employment pool among the youth, right? Yeah, makes sense. People these days land their first serious software development job that pays well around the age of 28, 29. That's when they really land a good job. And you know, there's this other thing with graduates as well. There's this thing of ROI that they want out of their degree. They say that if they're spending 10 lakhs on a degree and then a software job is paying them 3 LPA, then they take it as an ego hit. And they would rather stay jobless and not take that job and, you know, increase the statistic. Because I've seen it. It is a very real thing. On Reddit or something, I've seen this happen. Students constantly say that I spent 15 lakhs on my BTech, I spent 20 lakhs on my BTech, and I'm getting 2.2 LPA. Why should I join that? There's this other side as well. So, and if anybody is willing to bite the bullet and then they work towards a good salary, obviously you will start at a shit salary, just like I did, just like anyone else did. Very few people get the chance to score big salary right away. But by the time you get to a serious salary where you can actually relax from one job and you can say that, okay, I can pay my bills now and I can live a comfortable life, that age is like
the same
28,
report says that less than
30.
7% of male graduates find a permanent salary job within 1 year of finishing their studies. The data reveals that degree
Yep, that is also true. That is also I can yeah, I can see that happening. Yeah, because I studied in Bangalore itself, the hub of IT jobs back in 2017 when it was like the golden period of IT, right? And then it took me 2 months to interview around and finally land a job. Hey Saksham, you asshole, you left the Discord server. I pulled you back in. Hey Private Fortune, hey Pranay. Uh, I really just into the state of thinking I'm not enough prepared for interview and getting calls also a big hassle. Any advice? That's what we are watching a video about, bro. So this Azim Premji thing that they said about, yeah, I feel like it is right. And degree is not equal to jobs. Yeah, that is also true. Every Indian degree ranked. Fuck this guy. Hey R9 Shark, how you doing? Tomorrow I'm going to watch Brand New Day, Spider-Man. Tomorrow I'll be going. Some nice mall in Kolkata. Maybe like South City Mall or what is that? Money Square Mall, or maybe Rajarhat or some area I would go in. I agree with you 100%. My friend did not do entry level job at 2022, which get 20K. Now he's struggling to get job now. I told you. Your best friend, authentic guy. Not my best friend, my idol. My idol. Hey Amish Gupta, how you doing, bro? आप मुझे अच्छे लगते हो. Okay, whatever. Hey Sriram. Now I'm gonna call you Sriram now. I got bamboozled by thinking that your first name is Kidambi. Because honestly, both of your first name and last name could be your first name. That's what your name. Alright. I don't have time for this shit. Yeah. All of a sudden, many people are resigning from jobs. I saw 10, 15. I also getting same video recommendations as you. Yep, I know. Why is Ravi Kishan on this? Okay, whatever that is. Um, Elmo, yeah, the confusion. I know. All of a sudden, many people are resigning from jobs. I saw 10, 15 resignations like in a month. So that makes me think like it is still easy to get jobs outside even in the AI era for experienced people. They are not. They are not. See, this is the thing with that thing. Let me search something. People are advising not to switch jobs. What is it? Should you change your job? Should you change the job? Nope, that's not it. Don't switch jobs. Just search that. Don't switch careers into the trade. Arey yaar, why is this Ankur Wariku guy everywhere? I don't even watch the fucker. Anyway, that is a narrative thing. You can make a video about saying that, oh, you should not switch a job because reason number one this, reason number two that. That's a narrative thing. Hey, yeah, I know. Default PCs. I know. You don't have to announce that you are Dilpreet because that is pretty clear from your YouTube. By the way, you should change your username on YouTube if you want to be a YouTuber and you want to make videos. I don't think that D4 PCs is a good username. It's not clicking. In the same company, many are leaving jobs and switching to other job. And those who resigned are mostly staff, lead, engineering managers. So who else would it be if not those people? White ice cream. I actually saw a video thumbnail. I built AI at Amazon and now I am replaced. Something like that. Oh, here it is.
It's not the biggest layoff that the company has ever had, but the most shocking one that I've been a part of. I don't know. There's a lot of emotions going on right now. I thought as a proper Gen Z adult that the best way to go about processing everything is to record a video and publish it online for you all to see. At least if this video flops, I don't really have to worry about people having to watch me experience any real emotions. Now, this isn't my first layoff that I've experienced at Amazon. In fact, if you've heard anything about the company besides its rather notorious workplace culture, you'll know that layoffs are quite trendy. And it's not just Amazon. The entire industry has been taking hits. Plus, with the addition of AI usage these days, the layoffs have only accelerated.
Do you know Limo in the Discord server? She said something like she worked at Salesforce and she was talking about how the company is like throwing money crazy at AI. And I'm kind of surprised to see that it is still happening. Where is the ROI? Like companies, how cutthroat they are with their expenditure and productivity tracking and all that. They're still throwing money at AI. And that is something I'm like surprised about. How is this still happening? I thought that everybody was aware now that you don't need to throw money at it. Oh, do I need to deal with this shit? Who resigned got much better job to switch. My friend who resigned may got 80% hike in new plus SDE job. Okay, good for them, good for them. That Hasselblad camera behind him, 8 to 10k. What Hasselblad camera? Oh, okay, okay. This guy, right? This video camera that you're saying? Oh, okay, okay. You saw the Hasselblad camera. I didn't. There's a GoPro here. There's a GoPro here. There's another camera here. There's another camera here. Another camera here. Some sort of console, it feels like. 2 headphones. Man, this guy is rich. This guy has money. The last video setup. Go there.
Usage these days, the layoffs have only accelerated.
The one with the silver top is Hasselblad camera. Oh, okay, okay. What are you having for lunch today? I don't know. Whatever it's made in the house. Right now, I think it will take like half an hour or something because my shipment has arrived. So I will get my scooty, my bed, my AC and my fridge all delivered to my house. and some boxes of some big ass boxes that will contain like clothes and those tidbits, small things, not so small things, not so small things. Yeah. Open Twitch after a long time. Yeah, you left my Discord server. Betrayal.
Anyways, it was getting to a point where it felt like the layoffs were coming every few months. In fact, within the company, we would hear constant leaks and rumors.
Let's jump ahead.
Amazon was building their own version. Now, there's a good chance you guys haven't heard of this model series. And it's not because it's a company secret. It's mostly because the market has largely been overshadowed.
Nope. Sorry, doesn't work, bro. You stabbed me in the back by leaving my server. And then if I hadn't DM'd you right away, then you wouldn't have come back. So the sorry doesn't mean shit. Betrayal. Anyway, AI powered innovation going to crash soon once the bubble pops. I'm pretty sure that the day is coming. Pretty sure. But I don't know how these companies keep pulling it off. I mean, the suppliers and manufacturers must go through hell dealing with these people, because if anything, they are the ones that are not getting paid. Customers are paying the companies, and the companies that are outsourcing those materials from suppliers and manufacturers, obviously they are not getting paid. That's why these companies are worth trillions. By the way, what is an AI powered innovation, bro? What is it? There's no real innovation going on with AI. It's all the same to-do list. It's all the same calendar management. It's all the same, recommendation, music playlist, summarize paragraphs. We had summarization since like GPT 3.5, and that is still going on. Circular economy, gonna get straight soon. Yeah, I know, right? In medicine and research is fine. That's where AI has been used for a long time. I watched your Sekiro recorded stream, bro. It was good. Yeah, thanks, man. Corrupted Monk, it did not even take that much effort. I would say like Genichiro took a lot of time for me to beat, and Guardian Ape took a lot of time for me to beat. These two bosses took a lot of time, but Lady Butterfly, some other mini bosses like Corrupted Monk, the shadow one, not the real one, they didn't take that much effort for me to beat. The Miss Noble, people say that the Miss Noble is a hell of a fight. Is Miss Noble a hard fight in Sekiro? If I just search that, Miss Noble is widely considered a massive community joke and is actually one of the easiest mini bosses in Sekiro. That he's the hardest boss in gaming history, but he can easily defend seconds with a stealth death flow. Yeah, that's what I felt like killing Miss Noble. Let me pull up a quick video. Kill Miss Noble easily. This one, right? Here. Now look at this.
On that beam, and then the Mist Noble you'll hear playing a flute is right.
And here, this is what I did. I also followed this, and I knew that if I jump from the back, I will get a death blow. And after that, I just started wailing at the guy, and I just happened to kill him that easily.
Right there. So this is a really, really easy fight. In fact, you probably won't get hit. Let's go ahead and drop down silently, target, scoot in, death blow, and then target, and
this
then
one?
just start swinging away, and that should do it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. It does help me out quite a bit. Thanks for checking out my video.
This is what I did. And I'm quite surprised. MJ Mobile Repair, the Mrityunjay guy, he was surprised that I killed Miss Noble, and I was like, did not even take one attempt. It took one attempt, but I did not even die one time. I was surprised by. Hey, Stealth. Bharat Raj S. Actually, I'm not going to watch whatever you have to say, because I saw your comment where you said that I need attention at the end of the day. And I don't need attention from you. Thing is that I focus on building a healthy community where we can all like chill out. And apparently you seem to think that I need attention. So no, not gonna watch. What does that even mean? Let's not do like previous stream, like analyze con site data. Oh yeah, okay, fine. And bro, was it not fun when we did that? It's not like I pulled up corn in front of you and I showed it to you. We were going through some statistics and data. That was fun. At least it was for me. The accounting guys are marking a killing cooking books. What? This sentence makes no sense. Ashwin, you may need to explain this. मैंने DSA किया है. Okay, is this supposed to be like a joke or what is it? Really explain yourself here, because I'm this close to throwing you out of the live stream. If it is what I think it is. I like this brave new tab backgrounds. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it is fine. Some of them I also like it. But I only wish that there was an easy option to take the image and set it as desktop wallpaper. Because it sounds weird to say, but I am looking for a new desktop wallpaper myself. And I so far, I haven't liked anything. Country-wise data. Yeah, I know, right? Have you reached Fountain Place yet? I don't know what Fountain Place is. Let me search it up. Fountain Place Sekiro. Fountainhead. What is it? There's a bull right here, right? No, I haven't reached here. No, I haven't. Nope. Doesn't seem like anything I recognize. Nope. Nope. Have not. It is actually there's so much more that I have to play. I think Demon of Hatred is also one of the stages I have to deal with. Dude, I'm not serious. AGI arrived. New joke. What do you think? Huh? Who said that? What happened? Turing sysadmin. I'm not sure. What are you asking about? Can you please? Hey, listen, Mama. It's been a time. It's been quite a while since you've been here. Just a black background. Spider-Man wallpaper. Hey, send it to me on Discord. By the way, Turing sysadmin, welcome to the stream. I'm pretty sure it's your first time here. By the way, got a chance to watch Spider-Man? Nope, I haven't. Tomorrow I will. Tomorrow. Elon says AGI arrived. Twitter. Has he? By the end of 2026, AGI has arrived at Gork. Nah, it's a joke. It's a joke. Let's see the tweet. It's a joke, man. Take it as a joke. Spider-Man movie is one big filler. Probably. It's a chill stream, bro. Don't take make him think serious and all be represented tech only live stream will be chill, I feel. I don't get something more productive. And we can use him. So that's what I am to you. I am something to be used. That says a lot about you, my man. How you see me. That's not how I see you. You also watch Authentic Way. Bro, I was recommended to watch this guy, and ever since then he's like stuck to my feed. I pretty much like get a good laugh of watching this guy. The other day he was going like in Hindi he was saying that मेरे तो अच्छा ही है कि तुम सब खाना खा के मोटे हो जाते हो, मेरे लिए तो अच्छा ही है कि तुम लोग भोंदू बन के बैठे रहते हो, मेरा कंपटीशन कम कर रहे हो, मैं ज़्यादा लड़कियों को मतलब पटा सकूंगा, मैं ज़्यादा लड़कियों के साथ घूम सकूंगा. And I'm like, bro, you're a 34-year-old guy, doesn't have a job, you pretty much print flyers to advertise your YouTube channel. You don't have property, you don't have anything, and then you're saying like, oh, married men are fat. Unreal to me. Everything in life, according to that guy, is all about biceps. This thing right here, all about this. It's a sad life to live, to be honest. At 34 years old, that's what he thinks life is all about. Sad. It's a hustle. Elon Musk on Doge. Sent on Discord. Yeah, the protein price will go down. Lol. Yeah. He also said that. Yes. Protein price, protein demand won't go up, so the price will be less. 34-year-old, by the way. If it was a 20-year-old or 25-year-old, I would have excused it. Like, yeah, every 25-year-old thinks like, oh, they are the strongest, they are the best at everything. 34 is start a family, bro. Lol. Use means using you as a teacher. Actually, yeah, that wording was look a bit rude. At least you realize it. The guy you killed easily at once, there are tens of those guys here at Fountainhead Palace. They suck off your souls. Oh, okay. But I saw the boss name, Miss Noble, when I was killing him off very easily. So I thought that was the Miss Noble that you guys are talking about. Who is this guy? I don't know. What guy? Is immature at the age of 34. It's sad. Hey. Oh, what is with is authentic way audience right now in the chat? I don't even know what's happening here. My go-to protein is 1200 INR up right now. Damn, bro. Okay, let's see. 1 kg muscle. Actually, I should not search that, otherwise my pin code will come up. Scared man not getting job. Okay. Assuming that you are here to just spread more spam, I hope you suffer because of it. Which you will. Let's see whether I feel like shit for saying that, or whether it is you who will start saying shit on my channel, which I'm pretty sure that you are here to spam. Just press do not recommend. Nope, I'm not gonna. Thing is that I require a thing in my life where I want to see stupid people so that I can make myself feel better about not being that stupid. 34-year-old guy. Yeah. Who's that guy? That's a YouTuber. Don't worry about that. That's an alpha male YouTuber who thinks that he's alpha, but the one thing that he doesn't say in his videos is his age. That's the one thing he doesn't mention. He's unmarried, he has no job, and then suddenly he's like, oh my god, make a body, just build a body. And he got affiliate links. Can you believe that? Even in 2026, he thinks that affiliate links is the way to make money. And he peddles some whatever protein, which is fine, but it would have been nice to get paid upfront, like 10,000, 20,000 rupees to advertise that. But he's doing the affiliate way, which is I receive 50 emails a week for affiliate programs and everything. And all I do is throw them in the garbage. What good is that? Sell my soul so that I can sell couple boxes to you guys with a coupon code, which you may or may not even use, so that I can get a 2%, 3% commission. Ugh, fuck off. How about Kiran Roy? Never watched one of his videos. I have never watched any of his videos because simple as that. A guy sitting inside a room with sunglasses on, I can never take them seriously. I will always take them as a joke. Bro, you're inside your own house. It's not like you're sitting outside in a park where you need sunglasses to protect your eyes. Then that other guy, who's that? Brofessor, right? You guys have recommended me, Brofessor. It's either make a faceless channel or show your face on the internet. Don't stay in the middle as if oh, you putting on a Batman mask makes you look cool. If anything, it makes you look like a fucking loser. That's what you look like. Who wants attention but doesn't want so much attention that he's willing to show his face. Because I know why he does that. Because I think he excuses himself like it's a branding thing, but it's really that he talks about religion So he knows that when you start talking about religion, you will always worry about who's behind you. You will always be looking over your shoulder to see who's behind you, because religion is not something that you should be talking on the internet about. People are really, really, really serious for it. But he knows not to fuck around with religion, but he still wants to say it, therefore he has to hide himself. It feels two problem remain constant. I'm not getting job, I'm not getting deserved increment. Yeah, I mean, obviously, what else is it, bro? People have a habit of complaining, and they're gonna complain. So let them complain. No Ravi Kishan memes. Andrew Tattu. Andrew Tata is going to jail. Lol Alpha Chudya. I mean, I also see Andrew Tate as a sad guy, because the guy got his ass beat with one of the cheapest boxers that is available to fight. That boxer that he got beat by, he's considered a joke in the boxing community, and he still got his ass kicked. And then he's like, oh, I am brave because I had the guts to step into the ring. It's like anybody can step into the ring to get their ass kicked, man. This is not, you should have won. Ravi Kishan memes are not in your feed. I know it's not. But I saw a Lakshya Chaudhary video yesterday where he was talking about Ravi Kishan. I saw that as fun. Pretty sure any one of these YouTubers, Authentic Way or this Kiran Roy or whatever, maybe chat tag audience is right now in the chat right now. In which case, go fuck yourself. Just want to, how you remember these guys? He got beat by pink gloves. Yeah, I remember. Thing is, bro, that my memory, it's a weird thing. Like, strange stuff gets stuck into my head. I don't know how that even works. I will watch a random Kai Cenat video, and suddenly that video will get stuck in my head long enough that I can talk about it, and then it will surprise you guys. Like, oh my god, Sid is talking about Kai Cenat. That's crazy. The thing is, I don't even care that much. But it's just that my head works in strange ways. Oh. Professors have good advices, really. But I can't watch the guy, because it's like, either show your face or start a faceless YouTube channel. Don't stay in the middle, because that's just you confused. Professor caters to self-victimizing males. Okay, let him. I don't think that, the other day that I was thinking about is, we look down on poor people, right? And we make an aspiration that, oh, we should not be the poor people. But realistically, you need poor people to exist. Otherwise, how can you justify yourself to be rich? I was watching a South Korea video the other day, and the video went like, there are no elementary schools in South Korea that can have like 10 plus admissions this year. 26 schools in South Korea got closed down because they didn't have any kids walking into it for admission. That's how bad the fertility crisis is in South Korea. But the thing is that the government is not trying to bribe people into producing kids, producing natives. At the same time, they are very racist. They don't want to allow outsiders to stay in South Korea. But they have made the conditions so horrible that people are refusing to breed. Can you imagine that? Not wanting sex and babies. That is how bad that's how bad the conditions are in South Korea. And that's when got me thinking that the reason that the government is bribing people to produce babies is because they know that they want poor people to exist. They want a large group of people to oppress and hand out free stuff every now and then, so they can sell the illusion that we are here to care for you, but realistically we are just here to fill our pockets. And that's when I realized every rich guy hands out advice like, oh, you should be rich. But realistically, they don't want everybody to be rich, because on some level they want you to be poor, or they want us to be poor rather. Because if everybody is rich, then nobody is rich. So the divide has to be there. That if you're gonna be poor, you have to be piss poor. You don't even have toilets in your house. You can barely afford groceries. That kind of poor. And they want that kind of poor in billions, so that they can keep extracting more and more and more for personal gains. It's what I realized. We vilify poor people, but realistically, rich people need poor people more than poor people need rich people. More than poor people need rich people to exist. That's the reality. Okay, Bharat Rajas, not looking for your attention, bro. Um, what's going on with this UPI fee? It's for the merchants. I know, right? I saw the news. I saw the news. UPI might be going away. I feel like it might be. You remember that incident in Bangalore where certain vegetable and fruit sellers stopped using UPI because obviously all the transactions are in the records. So they got told to pay tax on their earnings and therefore they stopped using UPI altogether. I feel like this is gonna go all across India. The shops that are near you, they're gonna stop accepting UPI. They're gonna be like, nah, you have to pay cash. Because if I as an individual send money to you, sorry, I just hit my mic, I'm so sorry. Because if I as an individual send money to you as an individual, I don't have to pay tax on it. But if I'm a business dealing with taking your money and it's gonna show, it's gonna get associated with my GST number and shit, yeah, I'm gonna have to pay tax on it. So therefore, your local fruit seller, your local pan wala shop, your local grocery shops, I feel like they're gonna abolish using UPI. I thought UPI would be free forever. Yeah, Karthike verse. Okay, let's search. You have never thought a single thought in your life. 3 live experiments. You're not an overthinker. The truth about 2 a.m. Okay, this guy doesn't seem so bad. सब उधार है. Your name isn't yours. 3 live tests. मैं तुम्हारे दिमाग में. Oh. It has started to rain. So the lighting. Yeah, I need to turn on the bulb. 1 second. Bro, the weather in Kolkata is absolutely nuts these days. Thunderstorms and shit like all across. Can you name the projects that you made your interns to build? It's a restaurant app. It's a Swiggy, Zomato, something app. That's it. But how they build it, it's on them. Do you take Saturday as off day? Yes, I do. I do. Okay. If he's better than me, then fine. I just search authentic guy. First video title screams to me victim mentality. I know, right? UPI nahi jayega. No, it won't go, but people will stop using it. Pretty sure. Hey, Prabhu Play Games. How you doing, bro? Raj Aryan. I remember you. You're still here. So obsessed with me, are you? I guess I can't hold that against you. If I wasn't this charismatic and great of a human being, can't blame you really. Then you wouldn't be obsessed. But you gave me a YouTube review, decided to unsubscribe, and yet you are here in one of my live streams. Does that really say I'm obsessed with your validation? Or does that really say that you're obsessed with me wanting to throw slang words at your fat fucking ass? Think about that. What was he saying, Lasan Mama? I just saw first message and I was like, fuck this guy. Let's throw him out. Charges are for business, not users. I know. That's what I said. That's what I said. Hey, Kittler. How you doing, bro? Today I'm going through a spam situation right now. So, like, can somebody ping Vivek on Discord? Yeah. Can somebody ping Vivek on Discord being like, there can be some spam coming over. I have closed Discord for my desktop app. So whatever happens, I will take it on my phone. Check DM. Who are you saying pagal to? Reduced average of population is a threat for country's future. What? Oh. Noman, I can't really check DM, bro. Not at least here. Okay, 1 second. Let me actually turn off my display and I can check. 1 second. Yeah. Let me check the DM. I see you soon. Yes, it is okay, Numan. Yeah. Much, much, much better. Yes. Much better, I would say. Dilpreet, sorry to disappoint you, my man, but this is like a wallpaper that will hurt my eyes. So, display capture back on. Yeah, Numan, we're good, we're good. But how does that work in business? Like the tax part, tax is collected on basis of what? Income a certain range or profit are cut in every transaction? Yeah, profit in every transaction, obviously, bro. Yeah, that's what it means. I once extracted over 1 lakh student data from my college name for Aadhaar sign in and stuff. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, from your website. Okay. What happened regarding spam? Oh no, just before you were here, I had to throw like 5 people out of the chat. They were like spamming. Changing myself and trying to get on track. What are you changing about yourself? Bro, spam is spam, bro. Some people were trying to be smart asses and I threw them out. Let's watch something. So boring nowadays when it comes to the dev sector. Dev sector really is dead. Let's watch Manohar Batra. Let's see what he's up to. So he's a podcaster now. This type of thumbnail is so tiring to look at, isn't it? This type of thumbnail, when you look at it, it's like so much stuff is thrown in this. It's why I go out of my way to create simple thumbnails. Like I don't want, and it is all AI generated, all AI generated. Fuck this. Search for control resonant trailer. I have seen it. Control resonant trailer. This game, right? I have seen it. Control is a banger game, bro. It's a fucking banger. Yep. I've seen it. On stream, actually, even. There's a new trailer, even. Can't play the music. Sorry about that. Already a banger. Oh man, already a banger. How much is this gonna cost? That's the question. And I'm pretty sure people are saying physical disc. No, physical disc, they are not saying that. Yeah, freaking banger. Holy shit. For control resonant 3599. Damn, bro, that is too expensive, man. Too expensive. You should try Lies of P. Bro, if I can find time these days, I will try whatever you ask me to try. It's just that I don't have time. Unreal Football Anthem is really unreal. I know. I've seen it like 50 times now. The clutter is so annoying. I used to like Manohar. I also asked you once why you don't like him. Fast forward to now, I don't like him now either. thing is that being a YouTuber, I hate that being a YouTuber became a business. You talk about being a YouTuber for like 5 minutes. First question somebody would ask you is, how do I get to a monetized YouTube channel, or how do I get to the 1,000 subscriber and 500 watch hours? 500 watch hours, yeah. First thing that they ask. Stick Warrior, ETV host is cute, probably. She's okay. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I'm very hyped for it. Yeah, it's good. I think IGN published a play session for Control Resonant. I don't want to watch IGN. Fuck those guys. One thing about IGN. I got to know that when Sekiro came out for the first time, they spoiled it in the first 30 seconds that the Guardian Ape has a second phase, the headless phase. And that is something that gamers hate IGN for. Like when you posted this was supposed to be a massive surprise that the developers left it in, and IGN managed to destroy it, sending out that spoiler. What are you currently doing? Freelancer, bro. Just trying to chill. Ooh. Just trying to chill. On the changing things part, I believe I'm making progress on my learning by now doing things rather than just hopping up here and there. हिंदी में बोलो तो अंधेरे में तीर मारना बंद कर दिया है. Good for you. Good for you. Said I'm also nowadays watching GTA 6 AI generated videos. Funny, you should check them out. Okay, let's see. GTA 6. Bro, you can send me a watch link if you can. Send it to me. I want to see exactly what you are seeing. Just need advice, 4-year experience, 5 LPA. That's good for you. And current company is manageable. Chill, been here for a year. For Switch, how much at least I should consider before leaving it? 7.5 and something more. Yeah. For 4-year experience, you should be getting paid 7.5. Yeah. That should be your next salary bracket. So get somebody for agreeing on 6, then take that offer letter, get somebody else to agree on 6.5, take that, get somebody else to agree on 7, and then take that, and then get somebody to agree for 7.5. 4-year experience is more than enough to be, you're actually getting underpaid, to be honest. 5 LPA for 4 years, underpaid. I have now abandoned, hey Azu, I'm now a hand embroidery artist. What are you making though? You could watch Tom Holland and India leaked wedding video South Indian style lol. Yeah, I saw that. It's not that interesting. It's, I saw that. It's like, okay, this is AI generated. Tom Holland wedding AI. If I just search that much, I think this should come up. This one, right? Yeah, this is funny. Not funny. I would say this is okay. But by the way, why is Scarlett Johansson portrayed like this? This is something that like troubles me. Why does she look like a widow or something like that? Couldn't they just throw in a little bit, Indian style? What is it? Like this frame is cute. Like it requires 2 people. Can you imagine the Falcon and Bucky? They are holding plastic chairs. Unrealistic part is that actually. I've shared in Discord. Okay, let's see. In both written and verbal. I'm now forcing my attention to details more than as I move forward. You know, when I applied to Indies and deployed with the meme, I figured out I need to learn good structure and pacing. Good for you, man. Widow, don't wear green. I think complete white or complete black even. That works. Okay, let's see. Bro, plot twist. This is real. That would be a good plot twist, wouldn't it? what's funny about it, bro? Hey Faizan. I don't think that this is supposed to be funny. Maybe I misunderstood you. It's all just characters walking or driving. Yeah, this looks like somebody took the 3 trailers, fed it to an AI model, and was just like, come up with something. I don't know. Widow Don't Wear Green, I think. It's crazy how good generative AI has gotten. Nah, I am still not impressed. Hello, bhai. I was learning Angular for a project. Anything to keep in mind, important to understand about it? Not really. I'm not an Angular developer myself, bro. So I can't really advise you on the intricacies of Angular. All I know is that Angular 1 and 2 was absolute dog shit and hell to maintain. And Angular has gotten pretty simple to maintain these days. Do you think Rockstar could pull it off like this? I think they can pull off better than this. I'm close to building a JSON parser in Rust. Created an iterator for tokenizer and parser pulls from tokenizer at a time to build a data structure. Good for you, man. Good for you. If it's about graphics, then Cyberpunk graphics mods are way crazy. I know, right? This is nothing compared to what's coming in GTA 6. I feel like. But that would be a good plot twist if this is real. Okay, this looks good. This is actually nice. I have seen AI of GTA 6 where Lucia goes to home and washes utensils. There's a YouTuber named Jubu J Nation, I feel like. Jubu J Nation. This is the guy. Everything goes back to this is because Franklin is black. If I just search the most popular one, like this.
Did you know that CJ is black? This is because CJ is black. Did you know that CJ is black? This is because CJ is black.
The whole
Did you know that CJ is
the whole YouTube channel is based on racism. What's his fees? Bro, there is no fees. There is no fees. And second of all, I think you're late. Yeah, I think you're late. Sorry about that. It's already started in July. Last month itself, I started it in first week. So next year, probably in July, you can join. Scribble at 1:30. Yeah, sure. How many people are here? Oh, 23 people. Yeah, then we can get good players on Scribble. As everyone now is focused on building AI agents, how to get started and what to build. I have given out ideas before, but it doesn't seem like even I remember now. Mehul bhai is lagged or something. I'm already fired, lol. Really? You are fired because of AI? I'm good at Java. I see similarities in TypeScript and Angular, class-based or strong OOP, of course. Yeah, TypeScript, strong OOPs. Yeah, those are two sentences that don't go hand in hand, I don't feel like. Now, click on that, you are fried. Okay, what is it?
I want to discuss something which has been bothering me for a while. I have covered this in some of the videos as well. There was one video which I recently did on Qwen, which ended up just me ranting about how I'm tired of so much progress in AI. And that sort of stems from a deeper thing which I've been feeling is why and how I'm scared of AI today. Now, this might sound another hypothetical video to you where I'm just listing what could possibly go wrong or how AI can just go rogue and do all the bad things. But let me actually logically tell you how that is possible and what I am thinking, like take you inside my mind and the fears that I have in this one. So first of all, in order to understand this, we have to understand what are large language models right now, right? Because I want to develop your
Shut the fuck up. What are large language models right now?
What you can fundamentally realize from this is that the model never really learns about anything you are. All the model knows is what you have filled in that 1 million context window, right? Which is actually even smaller if you're using like, Opus or some models which have a 200K variant as well of context. If you start updating these weights somehow, right? And these weights, because they encode all that
Oh,
self-learning is something that we see
get to the point, bitch. Get to the point.
like how to do this meaningfully at scale right now, but I'm just saying that assume this, then you basically have created a cycle, like literally a cycle for the first time where the AI can work autonomously 24/7 and it can stop this slop, right? This slop does not need to be shipped. The slop is gone. And if this AI
This is what like I think about people when they are too in love with their craft, which you should be. But this is where like people like me need to step in who do love the craft, but also see this thing as a business. If AI is so good right now, why don't we see good software in our phones, in our operating systems, in the popular IDEs or popular software that we use on the daily? With like some of them, if I list them down, DaVinci Resolve, FL Studio, Visual Studio Code, Z Editor, what else? Browsers. All of them still have the same problems that they used to have. I don't have Task Manager open right now. Let me see how much memory this is consuming. Performance. CPU is at 17% utilization, 14%. Memory in use compressed 12 gigabytes. Can you see here? Available 18 gigabytes and it is like 12 gigabytes. And the whole memory that I have is 32 gigabytes right here, out of which 31.4. Do we have optimizations in place? We don't. What am I using right now in my taskbar? There is the task manager itself, then there is Discord, then there is StreamerBot, and then there is the browser. If I hover over this tab right now, what does it say? 415 megabytes. An inactive tab for Tom Holland for this AI video. How much is this consuming? 590 megabytes. And the live streaming tab, which shows me this information, how much this is consuming? 619 megabytes. Do you think it is justified? Just for a normal YouTube video, some comments and some elements on the right side as suggestions. Should it consume that much? No. Coders are afraid of AI while concentrated job are still hiring. Hardware is going like crazy these days. Software is not. Software is not. I would say like if you take today's software and you remove all the restrictions that the software needs the latest hardware to run, and you extract out the core logic of your functions and you ran it, I think a GTX 1080 Ti would be enough for running everything and every game that is published nowadays. Because the software, the graphics and the everything that we see, if people actually sat down to optimize them, they can pull it off on GTX 1080 AI, 1080 Ti, sorry. That was released like what? 10 years ago? When was GTX 1080 the norm? Release date of GTX 1080 Ti. 2017. The 2017 hardware still has enough juice in it to run everything, but we don't get that. But rather the hardware is like, oh my god, you have a ROG Ally, 32 gigabytes RAM in a handheld device, but it can't run games for shit because the software is horrible. A Windows level or desktop system stripped out of features so that it can run in a handheld. Never the optimizations made it on it. Never the optimizations came to it. And as a result, we have a shit device in our handhelds that doesn't sell. Apple actually did a far better job when they unified the memory, which more or less, let's call it unified memory, because people also challenge that claim. They actually increased the power efficiency at least. You can have a MacBook and you can run it for 24 hours. At least they have that. But AI, does that have anything to do with it? AI did not give out the schematic. AI did not design the whole architecture. Apple did. Fuck ass. This has sent me into a rant. I don't respect people when they say that they're afraid of AI. Specifically people like him who at least have more than 10 years experience. And then you saying that if you're a college student, you have no idea how the real world works. And then you tell me that you're afraid that AI will keep you unemployed or AI will take away your job. I can understand that. I'll sympathize with you that, okay, yeah, this guy doesn't have the context. But then there's a 470k subscriber YouTuber saying this, that they are afraid of AI. It's like, oh, piss off, asshole. Laptop takes more RAM than PC. I don't know, but it's real. Seen it on my brother's laptop, another game streamer. But point is, should they? Should they? The answer is no, a resounding no, but still they do. I was always open my Office Windows laptop. First thing I did was go into the taskbar and stop running the Microsoft Team and Notion running in the background. I know, right? No way, automation should be the greatest thing AI could ever be able to do easily if it was so good, and yet it can't and it won't. I think the reason is that they just don't care enough. But AI, if it is so omnipotent, why doesn't AI do it by itself? It seems very convenient to me that people generate slop videos and then call it AGI, but they can't optimize a fucking software that has been in the industry for 10 plus years. It's a double standard. It's a double standard. They are like, meh, well, probably. But nobody wants to do optimization. Then how would these big games like Nvidia make billions? But actually we all lose because of it, bro. We all lose because of it. Because if you want to design an extension, you want to design something that sits on top of the browser layer, you also have to keep in mind that the browser itself can choke the RAM out of the systems and people would not be able to use your thing. Isn't it? Like for example, you're designing a game for PS5, right? And Sony, when they were releasing the latest update for their PS5 operating system, they were like, fuck it. PS5 has how much RAM? 16 gigabytes of RAM, right? So our operating system will take 3 gigabytes of it at any point of time. So then as a game developer, would you not be scared that PS5 comes with 16 gigabytes of RAM? Sony itself is saying that they need 3 gigabytes of it. So now you are left with 13 gigabytes. And now you have to work extra hard so that you can optimize your game inside of that, which you won't. You will end up blowing way past that and the game will be shitty because of it. But that's the reality of AI. It could have optimized so much software that is already out there. Open source software, it could have optimized, but it didn't. And you and I have to suffer because of it when we buy expensive ass hardware. I use Chris Titus debloat script to remove all crap from Windows, honestly. Yeah, good for you, man. I should also look into that. Nvidia has CUDA, and the thing is that legend in AI, and that's why they are giant. Ugh. In optimized, meanwhile, plain tab of ChatGPT and Claude will consume around 200 megabytes, just a plain old input bar. Actually, let's put it to the test. Let's see it. So ChatGPT, how much is it consuming? We will wait for 10 seconds. 249 MB. There you go. There is nothing on this page. Nothing. And it is like 250 megabytes of usage. Let's move my cursor outside. 249 megabytes. Imagine that. Imagine that. I am working as a WordPress developer, no CSS, JS, React. How can I upgrade as a front-end developer? By applying to a new job. There is nothing that you can upgrade with. You are already good enough. Can it be the reason that AI can't do optimization because its limitation is that once you feed it new info after a certain time, in the sense of training it, then it forgets the old context? How far? Who knows that? Who knows? Who knows? Realistically, who knows? That's half truth. China is not using CUDA, man. Okay. Yeah, could be CPP amazing, saying true. It's like if they optimize, they won't be able to selling new RTX next year. They wrote ChatGPT in React. Do you think the memory feature of the agentic AI helping solve the problem? I don't think it makes that much significant improvements. No, it doesn't, because if it did, then this would be the craziest thing in AI, because all that people are asking for is longer memory, Bigger context window, is that the proper term? Yeah. Why is our Indian industry not talking about Go as a Go dev? No, it's just that you haven't found the community. The community does exist on Reddit, on Discord, everywhere. It's just that you are not a part of it. Rather than using a compile framework like Svelte or Solid, honestly, This guy on video, why am I afraid of AI? Because I have not created a video on it and monetized AI. I know, right? I know. They're using RAM like it's for free, dumbasses. I know that, right? And given the prices of RAM sticks nowadays, it should be taken as an insult. It's simple browser tab and you are hogging my RAM up like crazy. That's the proper term actually. Yeah, bigger context window. Yeah. I used to open my laptop on the first. Bro, why are you saying the same thing over and over? I read what you said. Quen 3.7 looks very promising. Very promising to do what? To be afraid of it or what?
For example, is talking with management again, like it can understand what we are trying to do, what we are not trying to do, and so on and so forth. Because context windows are not a problem now if you are just updating a big, large language model itself. A 5 trillion model has a lot of space to learn, right? Its weights are a lot of space to learn. Now, I'm talking about a lot of things that have no definite answer today, as of today, but it seems like that it is possible. It seems like it is something that a company like SSI has either already cracked in its initial form or is about to crack in the next few months, if not a couple of years. Another example which scares me a little bit is this company called Discovery Loop, which is just a few days old, and you might feel like the whole website seems a little bit wipe coded. The problem is that this company is built by some of the best people in AI in the world. These are the people who were
Best people doesn't mean shit, by the way. Best people don't mean shit. Andrej Karpathy is the founding member of OpenAI, the first company that made it. And are people taking him seriously? No, I'm not. And there is a side of there is a segment of people that believe that Andrej Karpathy is actually very irresponsible with his clout and fame that he has gotten. Do you think in future there will be very less people going to college to get CS degree? Yes. Bro, you ever heard of the thing, hard times create weak men create hard times create strong men create weak times, and then it's a loop. I think that's what's going to happen to computer science as well. Computer science was incredibly tough to get into in 1990s. So very few people did it. The money was not there. Then these people who were incredibly passionate towards computer science, they managed to make an economy that paid them the money. Video games, movies, architecture, hardware, and blah and blah. So it created more money, a pool of money that could be shared across people. As a result, everybody started flooding in. Then what happened? The supply increased, but the demand went down. So people are not gonna take CS degrees, thinking that, oh, there is no demand, there is no demand. Why should I? I should do something else for money. As a result, the industry will feel the need to hire more people. As a result, they will start throwing more money. As a result, again, people will start enrolling for CS degrees because some dumbass YouTuber like this guy or whoever will come out saying that, oh, there's money in computer science. Guys, you should get a degree. Buy my course. 6 months crash course, React, 90 days. You should learn React, how to be a developer. And this cycle will continue and will continue. It will continue. It will continue. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, I heard that. I'm sure Coin 4 72 billion parameter model, if released, would be it for most people use case. If you have 128 billion, well, you can run it locally. Oh. Scam Altman said that they will develop AI model that will tell us how to reach profitability. Yeah, I saw that. Bro, there is a page on Instagram. I don't know how many of you have seen it, but there is a page on Instagram that documents the crazy things that. But it actually documents the crazy things that AI company CEOs say, and he basically takes that and puts that in his reel, and he says something like day 202, posting crazy shit that AI company CEOs have said. And I saw one which went like Oracle CEO, whatever the name is, he said that it's actually the public data is why people are holding AI back. If people decided to give access to their private data to AI, basically your chats, your photos, and the things that belongs to you, then we can really break through with AI, and we can like get to a really good stage. And I was like, this is how delusional CEOs have to be. If people say that, oh, you don't deserve data to be in your device for yourself and you own it. Hey Mritunjay, bro, I'm currently Rough phase, but still trying. I'm 1 year of product development experience and I'm currently looking for full-time roles in full stack, or I can fit in any role. Bro, you say that you can fit in any role, but the reality is that you won't. That's not how people work. And sorry to hear that, but the only thing that you can do is just try. Keep trying. Don't give up. The day you give up is basically that's the day you are cementing the reality that you won't be able to make it. React to something refreshing. I'm pretty sure it's a you video,
Apple
so it's
has
something
always
weird.
been defined by
Bro, Apple M1 chip deep dive. I can't do this. What is the chapters? Okay, let's see this.
privacy. The M1 package was desoldered and the metal heat spreader removed. The M1 uses so-called on-package memory with two LPDDR4X DRAM modules right next to the chip on the same package. On-package memory reduces the distance data has to travel from the chip to the memory and back, increasing efficiency. It also allows for an overall smaller and more space-efficient design. Next, the silicon die was removed from the packaging substrate. As an interesting observation, the M1 employs so-called embedded silicon capacitors, the tiny rectangular shapes you can see in this image. They help with power delivery.
Yeah, I would hope so, because M1 wasn't that the chip where they achieved all-day battery on a MacBook? Wasn't it that?
I've been saying it on this channel now for months. Apple is about to burst the AI bubble. I know many of you disagree with me on that, but if you stick around, I'll explain why, and I'll show you
Okay,
a media
small
marketing
video.
from a
Let's
guy
watch
named
it.
Michael Malowitz that makes almost exactly the same argument as I've been making, just from a different angle. For 3 years, social media has framed Apple as an AI failure. Meanwhile, they've lapped up the hype from OpenAI and Anthropic, fear, doom and gloom, mythical magical models, and technology that's supposedly too dangerous to release. But what have we got to show for it? There's been hundreds of billions of dollars spent on training and data centers. So where are these breakthroughs in education, healthcare, scientific discovery that we were promised? All we see is low-value AI slop polluting our social media streams. More
I know,
significantly,
right?
almost nobody is paying for it. Consumers are very happy to use ChatGPT and Claude while it's free, but very few are putting their hands in their pockets to pay for it. And it's no different in corporate. Many businesses are scrapping or deferring their internal AI projects because the economics just don't work. It's a bubble, and somewhere there's a pin. Up until recently, I felt like a lone voice on this, but a few days ago, I came across Michael Malowitz's piece on Medium, and his argument is almost identical to mine. He says that Apple has already won, and they didn't win by building the biggest model. They won by giving people the hardware that makes AI cheap, fast, and secure. 90% of the AI workload inside a normal business is not frontier reasoning. It's classification, summarization, extraction, and just looking things up. And for that, we don't need a model trained on hundreds of languages, the complete works of Shakespeare, and a million Reddit posts. We just
I know, right? Man, this guy makes
need
sense.
something good enough to do the job. And for that kind of work, a 7 billion parameter model running locally on an M-series chip isn't just good enough, it's actually better. It's faster, it's cheaper, and safer than sending off your data to some data center in Virginia. Now, the industry talks about the Magnificent Seven, but only 6 of them signed up to the AI cloud model. Apple didn't. And this is important because the AI cloud cult has bet everything on one strategy. Massive data centers or warehouses of NVIDIA GPUs, which suck electricity, guzzle water, and serve LLMs by the token. And to commercialize that model,
See, just some time ago, I was glazing Apple, and see, M1 is outdated. Obviously, it is. Hey, Harsh. Oracle, Adobe are straight up thugs working in tech sector. Just got my interview postponed for the 3rd time, same interview. I hope that it was not for mobile repair, so. It's either you win or you learn. Nothing more, nothing less. That's actually smart. Who is your favorite tech programming YouTuber from India? All I see are buy my course, you will get into Google, AI will replace you, bro, piss off. Mine is right now because you talk for all level coder. Arpit Bhayani, yeah, I can respect that guy. Yeah, Arpit Bhayani. He's actually super serious about programming. Like the videos that he posts, I can't even watch his video completely and understand it all through and thorough. I feel like he's even too technical for my understanding. This guy. Look at the video that he posts. Hyperlog log algorithm. Strings and Redis are weird. GeoHash algorithm. Approx LFU with Morris counter. Redis memory efficient sets. Redis memory efficient lists, Redis transaction internals, how DB implements graceful shutdown. So you see already how technical this guy is. And he's not somebody that I watch because he's too like above my level. But you should watch him because obviously you should watch him. Keeping RAM close to CPU. Yeah, that is smart. Yeah. Abhinav bhai, I'm watching the guy right now. Me too. Nice. अलमारी उस रूम में और तो पता ही है तुमको. Meta Facebook should be banned in India. It's used for a tool for spreading misinformation. Even Zuck himself admitted that he took money to ban Modi's speech on the platform. I mean, does that surprise you at this point? His arguments are solid. So I shared something on Discord. James Gosling view on AI. Struck gold. James Gosling, creator of Java. AI code is awful. Bro, you know what though?
There was a dream to interact.
Oh, Telescope High. Yeah, he's a good friend of the channel. I like him. And he also stops by these live streams, by the way. So that is something that I am happy about. Naveen Bhai, his name is. And he's using the same mic as I am. Look at that. The same Holyland microphone right here. Right here. I'm using the same thing.
Once with the creator of Java being, and they wanted to change it. They were sitting in a cafeteria, and then Java came into known. I just want to hear the real.
Bro, 23 minutes video, that is too long. But I'll check this out. I'll check it out. He is awesome, Arpit Bhai. He wrote DiceDB. Yo, struck gold. I know, right? And team created a DB as well. Telusco has Aura. Yeah, he does. I mean the Aura, bro. I learned Java from this guy. He actually stops by my live streams sometimes. It was quite a while long ago when he stopped by. But that is something that I can be proud of. That he thinks that he respects me enough to stop by my live streams. Also, I don't know when he live streams. Maybe he's not a live streamer himself. But and the audience that he caters to are actually beginners. Like he's a tutorial guy. I'm not.
Model. They use the same SaaS playbook that's worked for 20 years. There's just one problem. It didn't work.
James called AI slop. That's what I wanted to show you. Have you used DiceDB? Not really, no. Old-fashioned way, Redis. I'm still stuck to it. I will use DiceDB one time, hopefully.
Most AI users just don't receive value to warrant paying money for it, even when it's heavily subsidized. So the only thing that's keeping this alive is hype and fear. Meanwhile, Apple stuck to their core principle. They want
Alright, Abhinav.
people to own the technology, not rent it. And when your device stays your device, it's not harvested or sold to advertisers. So as time goes on and open source models get smaller and Apple Silicon gets more powerful, the collapse of the cloud AI model is inevitable. Stocks are already down 20%.
The only thing is, bro, you know, people ask for startup ideas, right? You know, I'm gonna throw an advice right now. People do not know how to use offline AI models. Simple as that. The reason that they go to these cloud providers is because it's convenient. They give you an option login button. They give you the option to select your payment method. They make it very obvious to say that where you should pay for what. So the buttons and the checkout flow, it's very streamlined. It's very standard when it comes to how the internet is. If you make a startup and all you do is you take some offline model like Qwen 3.7 and threw a shiny UI at it and you just sold off one-off instances of this, you can create a startup. The problem with offline models is not that they are not powerful enough to be used in corporate environments or any environment really. The problem is that it's too technical for people to set up. And you can say that, oh, you can do with Ollama. Ollama is an installer that you can use. I'm not saying that. If you can make it easy, if you can make it seem like they're getting a cloud provider, but they're getting an offline provider, and you can create a branding out of that, I think you can pull it off. I think you can do that. I would try that if I had time or whatever. Call my company or me, I can set up for you. See, Vivek is already doing that. But I genuinely believe that if somebody else takes the, but not that Vivek, okay, so here's the problem, Vivek. I should not need to call you. You should sell something on the internet that is so simple to follow that I can do everything myself. Fuck it. Decide the UI how you want it. If you say that every download of mine will get Qwen 3.7 and this is the default Express settings that I'm gonna go with, fuck it, let it be that. But at least people should know what they're getting into. If I have to call the company to buy the product from you, I think it's a level of friction that you're adding for the customer. Think about that, and think about how you can like clear this off, so that users are by themselves able to find your website, install something on their system, because that's how easy you have made it, and be able to set it up and get going basically. He argues M5 Max with 128 gigabytes can do what most of these large scale models can do. Yeah, that's true. It can. That's a crazy idea. There's gap on that for sure. I know. Just capitalize on it. Make a company on that. Use Olama and then some coding models on my gaming PC. The only issue I saw was based on the model, the speed of response decreases, also based on the PC config. No other issues as such. Okay, that's a problem with local, sure. Then sell something to remediate that. It's like a plug and play sort of hardware that you can sell.
In the last few months, investors are getting nervous and people are starting to wonder, what is the pin that will burst the bubble? Will it be Nvidia missing the numbers, OpenAI failing to raise, or Anthropic's financials being leaked ahead of an IPO? Malowitz argues, and I agree, that it's going to be something.
LLM Studios is a more mature platform, but still, it's not that companies exist, it's not that the competition exists, it's that you should simplify things for people. That's the point that I'm making. This whole industry of selling OpenAI wrappers is all about simplicity, if you really think about it. Why is T3 chat so popular? Not so popular, but it still generates good money. The one that Theo created. Why does it do that? Because he made it so simple to use. That's what the whole wrapper business is. I'm telling you, you should capitalize on that. Local model are very bad, but still rebrand it. Call it free, call it freedom, call it unlimited usage. Throw marketing jargon at it. Create a branding out of it. You can do that. Have you observed so many Indian YouTubers making videos saying leave India as soon as possible and presenting doomsday scenario? What's your view on this? Selling trees or get live abroad? Fuck off. Fuck off. Leave India. Let my country be. Let myself enjoy my own country. The rents will go down. The economy might recover. I don't know. But piss off. I'm happy being in my own country. I don't need. If I want to visit other countries, I can, because I have that kind of purchasing power. But I wouldn't think that, I need to leave India. No. Simple as that. No. I also planned on creating an AI device that is just plug and play for PCs. It will just add on some memory and processing power for local AI models. But Google and Nvidia has already created it too. Rent goes down. Doubt. No, but if people let's say that Abhi and New make a video and that video gets 100k views. If that 100k people decide to leave India, is that not a lack of people in India now? At least in some shape. क्या? हाँ, एक second. Sorry, maybe I'm missing, but I'm able to use it by others. We need to run LLM on some cloud or something, right? That costs us, right? How can we provide it for free? Sorry if I missed something here. Offline model, offline, not online, offline. And before anyone says anything, I know there will be a lot of money required for R&D of the hardware. Just an idea back then. Yeah, but then again. Wait, doomsday scenarios, are they fucking serious? I want to kick their ass. Random as this is doing shit ass things. I mean, it is easy to criticize your country, bro. Hey, GGOP5 by plug and play, do you mean a model already loading the hardware and then selling it? Okay. Let me come back. Give me 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll be back. I actually have to help out a little bit. Yeah. So I'm gonna have Alright, I'm back. Why the fuck does it like take so much volume? Hello. Yep. Okay.
Something much more boring than that. It will be the launch of a 128GB Mac Mini with the M5 chip. If the rumors hold, the M5 will be one of the best on-premise inference chips that money can buy for mid-market workloads. That's the power of a server room sitting on your desk, drawing less power than a kettle. And I know this because I've been building large models on that kind of technology for years. When I worked in corporate, we'd pay IBM hundreds of grand a year to rent a computer. But I worked out that with the right algorithm, I could match that and beat IBM's flagship technology using a Mac in my office. When the Mac Mini drops, the cloud AI business model will break.
I think the problem is that AI companies don't understand that people don't want that much capability every year. They need something that is good enough. That's where the biggest disconnect is. Do you see all this crap behind me? Do you see that? That's actually my stuff that just came about. So I think at 2, first of all, I need to see this. Hello, hello. Okay, this is perfect now. Um, how's everyone else doing? What are you guys doing today on this Saturday? Damn, comparing 50 Mac GPU cores to server. I know, right?
And after 3 years of fear-mongering, hype, and outrageous claims, we're going to finally see that the Emperor has no clothes. And then it's going to feel like Y2K all over again. Because 25 years ago, we were terrified that planes would fall out of the sky. And it turned out to be a great big nothing burger. And we'll look back at this AI bubble and see it exactly the same way. And Apple, sitting quietly and patient from the side, will have been right all along. I'm Dr. Errol Brandt, the founder of Kira, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments, even if you disagree with me. Thanks again for watching, liking, and subscribing. And
It's actually a great video. That's the kind of videos I would really like to watch, ideally. Quick videos. Start and finish. 4 minutes. That's it. How you guys doing? Like, what's anybody doing? What is something that you guys are doing today? See the die shots of M1 which I sent, they're very elegant. I don't see it. Are you going to do modded Sekiro? Nah, if I can finish the base game, that is already enough in the video. Oh, did I send this? सुनना मेरा phone. Modded Sekiro, huh?
The
Modded,
total size
watched.
increases to 123.14 square millimeters. As a system on a chip, or SoC, the M1 combines all system functions inside a single chip. From Apple's own documentation, we know that the M1 contains.
This is the one you meant, right? Hey, I understand. How you doing, bro? Going for lunch at 1:15. Okay, no problem. Do you complete achievement for games in Steam? Accidentally, if I do something, then that's good. But other than that, nah. Accidentally, it happens. the new versions of Qwen like Qwen 3 are all too much and they don't have around 7 days. Okay, fuck it, let's do some research. Let's say that I want to start a business around making offline models, and I want to throw marketing terms like unlimited usage or free AI usage or stuff like that. What do you think would be my Achilles heel when it comes to competing with Anthropic or OpenAI, even if those companies cost a shit ton of money to get to use? Yeah. It's the cost and friction of everything around the model. Look, right here. What does it say? Even AI agrees that it is the friction of everything. Aren't really say tokens. They are selling a service where almost anything is taken care of. What did I just tell you? What did I just tell you? Now go. Now I argue with me. Go on, Vivek. I break your vulnerability in roughly 6 things. Hardware becomes your customer's problem. Okay, that is the hardware that you sell. Okay. That's a different proposition. Cloud companies have absurd economics of scale. But if you personalize it, then this is thrown out the window. Frontier models will keep moving. Yeah, but then again, open source models will move as well. Unlimited is actually a dangerous marketing promise. This is where I'd be careful. Unlimited AI, 0 per query. That's fantastic marketing. Unless somebody runs a sufficiently more continuous for 72 hours. That's technically within your promise. Depends on people buying a software or support. You need to define what unlimited actually means. You can take the place, no tokens, no subscriptions, no usage limits. That much more defensible. A different economic model rather than claiming your AI is magically free. Convenience is OpenAI Anthropic's killer feature. Click, type, answer. No GPU driver model on quantization. That's enormously valuable. The offline ecosystem can easily become configured. It's really easy. Just install these things. Look, AI is laughing at it. The offline ecosystem can easily become, it's really easy. Just install these things, download ATGB model, configure your GPU, and you've already lost the average user. This is what you need to fight. This is what you need to figure out. Distribution is probably your real Achilles heel. If you're starting a company, OpenAI has millions of users, blah, 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 and you still have trouble getting people to care. See, GPT and Gemini are already free. No, they are not. Check out the jail of AI and tell your opinion about it, Sid. Okay, I'll check it out. Jobless guy is here. Taj, Radisson, and the Lalit in Bangalore, all 3-star restaurants, got raided by food department. There seems to be no point eating outside, even if such big restaurants are not providing fresh food. Really? They got raided? Raid on Radisson, Taj, and the Lalit news. Really? Rotten meat, expired milk. Taj, Radisson, Lalit among Bengaluru 5-star hotels facing food safety action after raids. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Fungal growth on vegetables and other violations, prompting authorities to become legal proceedings against establishments where breaches are confirmed. Food safety, FDA, illegal action against these establishments. My God, bro. Fucking hell. That's crazy. That is crazy. How are they not free? Can you use them all day without paying any money? GPT and Gemini. No, there are usage limits. Even if you pay for the sub, there are still usage limits. So they are not free. Even happening with local masala too in many states. That is something I'm not that is something I'm not that surprised about. But given how much money these five-star restaurants charge you for a simple piece of biryani, and they only serve you like this much in a plate, and they charge you 600 rupees for it, that is something that I'm surprised about. It's good. It's GG, bro. FSR needs to be more and more strict. Eh. Hey, Muhammad Inayat. It's been a while. It's been a long time when we didn't stream, so yeah, happy to have you back, man. How you doing? What shall we watch? I lost my job. Man, this is like some crazy setups these guys have.
Okay. Never thought I'd be.
Look at the setup of this guy. This guy has a banger house. Pretty sure that this guy has an f1.4 lens. And that's why the backdrop is so blurry. Can't believe I'm watching an unemployed guy with a cliff. $600 for a biryani at 4-5-star restaurant. You being modest today. Oh, okay. I mean, I was talking about Jharkhand. But if you think about Kolkata, yeah, that is crazy. Come to Hyderabad, you will get lots of biryani. Yeah, that I know. Latest video was good. How many going to survive this time? Who can tell, bro? Ideally, I would like everybody to survive. And the thing is that I don't take interns into my program just so I can fire them and I can brag about it. That's not the point. The point is that ideally I would like everybody to make it through and thorough. And everybody that gets eliminated, it actually hurts me on my side, because I'm like, I made a misjudgment. It's a miscalculation. Maybe I overestimated you and I hired you. Not hired you, but I took you in thinking that you would pull through, but you didn't. So I feel bad about it. I'm currently working as a lecturer at Diploma for full stack development. I tried my all to get into IT, but I couldn't. But I got an opportunity to teach, so something is better than nothing. Yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. At least you are an in-person educator. You physically go to an institute and teach people, not like one of these YouTube bitches who sell courses all day, act like fucking teachers on YouTube. So you're better than them already. Well, it's about efficiency. I can use them when I'm out of token. I will use another account, but locally I need good hardware and electricity and output low quality result. I will use another account. That's just admission that it is not free, bro. That is your own admission now. Nothing in this world is free, bro. Realistically talking, you're saying that you want something for free that should be able to answer any question that you have, that should be able to do research on your behalf, and that should pretty much automate your tasks for you. And you're saying that you want all of that for free. Obviously, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Divino. I think it's been 2 hours. Yeah, 1 hour 54 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes more, then I'll go. If you want top of the line AI for cheap, get Cursor. You will have Grok and Composer good enough. Okay, okay. The thing is that I was surprised to know that the offline teaching sector in tech is still dominant in Hyderabad. They have offline teaching classes, bro. They have it everywhere. What the actual freak are you talking about? It's everywhere, especially in Bihar and Rajasthan, Kota. It's everywhere. But I'm star teacher now. As I'm developer, I'm self-teaching. Real, I mean, what software engineer do, and I take example of Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube. So students are getting Git and GitHub. Okay, that's good for you. I said efficient. About free, neither is completely free. Yeah, I know, right? Nothing is free in this world completely. Hey, like the live stream, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. It's not here in Delhi. Maybe it's a niche. Finally, I can type with two hands. I was eating with one and typing with left hand from that time. Bro, that's crazy that you've been here all this time while you were eating lunch. I take lunch content very seriously. Like I will literally, I would like scroll and scroll and scroll on YouTube until I find a good video to watch, and only then I start eating my lunch. But you've been doing it since you've been with me. That's nice. Glad to hear that. There is a website same as ChatGPT, and I found one way to use it in terminal, unlimited and free. Context window is small, but it's a smart and uncensored model while imitating what browser. Okay.
Gambling addictions, phones, premarital sex. These are among the many challenges facing this rising generation known to most as Z.
Yeah, I'll get a drink or two every now and then.
This is Gordon. He's 28 years old and a self-professed teetotaler.
No, I drink sometimes, just not every day.
Gordon is among a young generation of people casually destroying a beloved industry, the industry of alcohol. Gordon, in your own words, why are you a friendless virgin?
Hold on, just because we drink less doesn't mean we have no friends.
Really? Then what do you consume? Because despite knowing you're Gen Z, physically you appear to be 40 years old and divorced.
I'm on the cusp, so I'm elder Gen Z.
Are these the type of distinctions you make with your fellow virgin loser friends?
No.
So you're saying that you have many friends that you frequently hang out with?
Well, I mean, it's been a while. Like, we're all online a lot more these days, and COVID changed a lot. It's harder to, connect than it used to be.
And how do your fellow communist friends feel about harming the beloved Jack Daniels brand?
We do not care.
Sorry, I mean friend.
Nice.
If you're including me.
That's enough, dude. All right, so we don't drink as much as your older...
That is something that I give the W to Gen Z for. They single-handedly got the alcohol industry freaking out because they just refused that. That's actually a W on Gen Z side. Because they are more into mental health and taking skincare. And you know what though? The thing that he said, that you look like you are on the cusp of a divorce and you look 40 years old. That is something that I relate to, because I'm pretty sure that if most of you watching this live stream stood beside me in real life, people would say that I'm younger than you. That is something that I have noticed in Gen Z. Not in, like, every generation has that, but I will see like a proper fade cut, bearded guy wearing specs, and I would think that, oh, this guy is easily 35 to 45, and then that guy would say like, I'm 22 years old. That is something I have seen in Gen Z. And you know what the factor is that they get to that is actually stress. Stress, like people say that when you drink alcohol, you get that baggy eyes sort of thing, right here and right here, right? But if you have stress, then you get those forehead lines, you get the dark circles, your cheek actually starts to fall, and people can see your like those stretch marks. It actually does a lot more hell to your face when you're stressed. And that is something that Gen Z is going through. I've seen it firsthand, because they are like, we don't want to drink alcohol, but then that doesn't solve the stress part. So they would rather raw dog stress. Today's best compliment for YouTubers: you're my lunch content. Yeah, I know, right? I need something good to eat with food. Definitely not Sid. What? Oh, good to watch with food. Definitely not Sid. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Hyderabad has Amir Pet, which is so famous for tech coaching. That's why when tech coaching comes to mind, people think of Hyderabad. Okay. Hey Manish, we want six-pack abs. YouTube recommending you your own live stream. Oh, I know, right? That happens. That happens. Bro, why are you making me feel like 35, bro? Click on your own live stream, bro. See what's the latency. Okay, let's see. Now the time has
So
come
famous
that
for
I'm
tech
reacting
coaching.
to
That's
myself.
why
When tech coaching comes to mind, people think of Hyderabad. Yeah, it's like 10 12 seconds back. Did you shift to a different place? Yes, Kolkata. I left Jharkhand for good. Uh, how old are you? 33. 33. Yeah, 33 years old. Are you 5'6" or 5'7"? No, I'm 6'7". Whatever, that's a poor joke. I'm 5'9", bro. 5'9", 5'10". Yeah, that's about. My body weight is like what? 86, 88 kg? 86, 88 kgs. Yeah. 5'9", 5'10" height. Yeah. So you're in the main town of Kolkata, not Havda anymore. Bro, when was I? No, I am in Havda. That's true. But when did I say that I'm in Kolkata, bro? Maybe it's like it's a little confusion between Havda and Kolkata, but basically this is the area that I'm in. Not Jharkhand anymore. That's the main point. I left Jharkhand for good. Prabhu Play Games, you tell me. You have seen my face. You have seen your own face. If you and I were standing next to each other in real life, what would people say? Who is older? What do you think people would say? He is Ank years old. Okay. Okay.
Cyberdopamine here. So this is Bloodborne running at 60 frames per second without frame gen on my Steam Deck OLED, my Xbox Ally X, my gaming PC, and even my MacBook Pro. This game is absolutely insane. It is such an experience, and if you've never played Bloodborne, I encourage you to do it. It is gnarly.
Oh, by the way, this skin is fucking dope, man. This Steam Deck skin is fucking attractive. I think Havda and Kolkata are either side of the Havda bridge. Yes, that's the truth. That is the truth. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But this game is a masterpiece. The problem, of course, is that the only way you could play and you can just scroll to it.
I would try Bloodborne at some point. When are you getting a Steam Deck? Never. Never. I'm not gonna buy that. It's absolutely useless for me. I would rather get a TV second monitor worth like 12,000 to 18,000 rupees. Yeah. If you were to do a meetup, what have you kept as a goal for it? Yes, 50k. 50k. At that point, screw it, 25k. I'll do a meetup. 25k is good enough. I'll do it. Frame gen is one of the worst thing. What's the point? 1k FPS just for response to be 100 milliseconds. I know, right? Me, obviously. I'm already hearing from people I look older. Sorry about that, bro. But the thing is that stress does that to you. A 26-year-old may look older than me, a 33-year-old. And that's like a generational gap, even. Alright, I think this is enough for today. 2 hours I have live streamed. Took a little bit of break, but I have to because I have to go out and help now to get my stuff moved in. As you can see, there is so much crap behind me already, and I need to sort those out. So let's go meet up. Let's see who has a bigger bicep. I'm not in the competition for a bigger bicep, man. Hope you achieve your goal ASAP. Bro, you are the one who's supposed to help. You're supposed to share my videos around. What the fuck? I was about to come to Kolkata for St. Xavier's College, but then it did not have BCom computer application. But then I took BSc here. BCom computer application. What the fuck is that? Me 24. My mom say I look like high schooler. Okay. Good for you, man. You look younger. Alright, so this is enough for today. Join the membership if you want to. If you want to motivate me to do more live streams, and I'll see you in the next. I'll see you tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow afternoon I'll be back. Yeah. Hopefully by then I can sort everything out. Yeah. Yeah. So I need to go now. Alright, thanks guys. Hit the like button at least if you want to. How many likes did we get? 20 likes. Oh, 11 likes. Hey, hit the like button, yo. But anyway, bye.